and welcome. I'm Matthew from Rosie and Rosie, investment property specialist, helping you invest in property with confidence. Today we're joined by Sarah Martin, certified money coach at MYND Money Coach. Welcome, Sarah. Thank you for joining us again.
Thank you.
Sarah's doing a series of videos with us, giving us some tips and tricks on how to take control of our money. Today we're going to talk to Sarah about the one-on-one money coaching service. So Sarah, tell us a bit about what the one-on-one money coaching service is and who might benefit from it.
Okay, so it is about understanding what your money story is. So we all have a money story. It's our beliefs, habits, behaviours, which is actually learnt. We develop our beliefs and behaviours from really a very young age. We see what goes on with our parents. We hear what they talk about and their money situation. So basically we learn a lot of the foundations of that by the time we're 6 or 7. So a lot of that's ingrained, but then along the way we have experiences in our life, that big money experiences, and that could be getting divorced, things like that, that actually, make a bit of a change in our money story. So we sort of pick up things along the way, but our money story really creates our unconscious behaviour. So money story might be money doesn't grow on trees. So it's a scarcity mindset. So in that regard, I have had clients where they've earned a lot of money. They've not wanted to do anything with it. They've held it tightly in cash, and they've not put it towards growing for their future. So they've not put it towards anything substantial. So it's not really done anything for them. So it's about letting them or going through a process with them to actually change that behaviour. That behaviour can be changed, and our behaviour is what it is at a particular time. So we can change behaviour. It can move from what it is currently to a better, more healthy behaviour or relationship. So what I do is start with, I get my clients to do the quiz. So we do a quiz, understand basically what archetypes are showing up for them. Those archetypes have certain behaviours, and we have a look at what archetypes are there. Then we go through it. It is a 4-step process, using diagnostic tools to actually work through the history, the money history, what things have affected their behaviour, their unconscious behaviour along the way. And then we put steps in place, small but significant steps to change their behaviour. So really to get a better outcome for them. There are a lot of money stories. There are positive money stories and can be negative, and money stories that hold us back, such as the example I gave before, which holds somebody back from actually being able to grow their wealth. So it's really about doing a deep dive and lifting the lid on what's going on underneath our decisions around money. So a lot of our decisions, 75% of our behaviour is unconscious. So if you think about that, then what we do with money, 75% of it is unconscious. So it's about actually changing the unconscious behaviour, shifting it from a stuck position to a more healthy position. And it's taking the steps, putting in place plans to move to a better spot.
Excellent. So making it a bit more conscious and very interesting, because I think we learn these money stories, but we're not necessarily taught how to manage money. It's not like it's something that's covered at school.
That's right.
And people, I guess, through their life, they go from living at home with mum and dad to moving out, having to pay rent, getting their own phones, utilities.
That's right.
And so on. And if that stuff's not taught, then they can find themselves getting those credit cards, which are freely on offer, or lay-bys and what do they call it now? The easy pay things. Afterpay. no one's really
So,
taught them
no.
how to do it, so it becomes this subconscious.
That's right.
behaviour.
So, for example, I've had a client that his family are very wealthy. Parents earned a lot of money. They use their credit cards all the time. Money wasn't an object. Money was no object. He's gone out and he's just starting off in life, not earning huge income, but using credit cards, because that's what he saw happen. And money was no object. Money is still no object. And he couldn't work out why he kept getting into debt. He couldn't understand the patterns. So we did work around those patterns and have shifted that behaviour, and he's become more conscious about what's going on, but shifting the behaviour. So it's lifting a lid on what's going on.
Yes, it reminds me of the celebrities and the people who win lotto.
Yes.
Who, until they come into money, they are a struggling musician or a struggling actor, and then all of a sudden they have an overnight success and they've got more money than they can count.
That's right.
And in time, they spend it all because they don't know how, they're used to living paycheck to paycheck, and it doesn't create those healthy behaviours. So they're unconscious behaviour.
It's what they've always done. They've spent, and in fact, they feel uncomfortable having money in their bank account, so they spend it.
It's
So they're
burning a
used
hole
to
in my
having
pocket. I've got to spend it.
They're used to having no money, so it's
fascinating.
So it is.
Is this where MYND Money Coach comes into
that's
it? So
correct.
it's the mental,
yes,
subconscious,
but it's
and
also
unconscious.
my money. Mind.
Yep.
So it's mind, but mind.
Yep.
My money
Love
coach.
it. Excellent. Well, that's an insight for one of Sarah's services called One-on-One Money Coaching. If you think that might be of interest to you, then I know Sarah would love to hear from you. So, Sarah, tell us, how can people get in contact with you?
Yep, they can jump on my website and they can start with the quiz, which is first point of starting with this one-on-one coaching, or they can just go to the contact. Otherwise, call me on 0408 358 672. Or my email is sarah@myndmoneycoach.com.au.
And that website is MYND Money Coach, Mind with a Y, and I'll put those details in the description. Thank you again for joining us, Sarah, and thank you for joining us too. We hope you've enjoyed Sarah's insights, and do get in touch if you think there might be some interest in and some need for the one-on-one coaching. Also, if you have any questions, queries or feedback for us, please comment below or email us at hello@rosieandrosie.com.au. We'd love to hear from you too. It's been a pleasure having you with us, but that's all we've got time for. So I'm Matthew from Rosie and Rosie, helping you invest in property with confidence.